Hi, I'm Angela from 𝗦𝗢𝗚𝗏𝗧 and I make healing crystal jewellery. Today I'm going to be doing a reading for the whole year 2021 and we'll be doing it for focusing mainly on the UK. I'm going to be using these Moonology Oracle cards, these Crystal Grid Oracle cards and the Crystal Power Tarot. If that's the type of thing you do like to see, please do click the like and subscribe. And if you want to see any of my jewellery, please do pop over to 𝗦𝗢𝗚𝗏𝗧.com and have a browse. So, on to the reading. Just get my cards. Right, the first one is the Five of Cups. And I'll be honest, this isn't a great card. It denotes sadness and loss and disappointment. And I think a lot of this is what we've been through, the past, what we've been experiencing, and also the grief from what we've lost. It signifies lost opportunities, lost jobs, lost relationships, a period of mourning. And this could be literal, that we continue to lose jobs next year, well, during this year now. We continue to lose opportunities. There's lots of relationship breakups. As the UK as a whole, this could mean our relationships with other countries, that we're having relationship changes as well, which is a big meaning of this card. So it could mean that we have sort of a breakup of relationship the way it is, and then we have to move on to a new way of working with people. And this card is a lot about moving forward. I will move forward when the time is right. So this is, whilst this isn't the greatest and happiest of cards, it's also about moving forward from this loss. So hopefully there's a bit of hope there. We have aquamarine with that card as well. So that helps us to not be judgmental, and it helps our emotions. Aquamarine, calming stone, which I think we probably need at the moment. The next card is the Three of Wands, and this is all about action, dynamic card. So it's all about plans that are taking shape. It's all about new opportunities, new challenges. We're heading into unknown territory. And it's also about progress. So it's quite an optimistic card. After this negative card, it sort of leads on very nicely about moving forward, as this is all about moving forward, taking actions, and it's about plans taking shape, and it's about making progress with both projects, work, relationships. So we're going to be getting new energy coming in once we deal with the loss. So there's going to be a lot of changes, a lot of new opportunities, and this also signifies travel plans approaching. So I think travel will start to become much more on the cards, excuse the pun, this coming year. So we are going to hopefully be getting travel coming back, and it's not going to become such a big deal. And that could either be within the country, because this is a UK reading, or going abroad. But I suspect it's going to be more that we're just travelling around and we're able to enjoy our holidays within the country. This is garnet, and this is all about the card associated, the crystal associated with this card, and it's all about motivation, opportunities, abundance. So garnet's quite an energy stone. So it's becoming more optimistic. We can but hope. The next card is Full Moon in Aquarius. Show the real you. And this is all about people distancing themselves, keeping us at arm's length, keeping each other at arm's length, people judging us. And this could be literal. This could be that we need to be kept distant from other people for the rest of this year. It could mean that social distancing carries on. It could also mean that as a country, people are going to be judging us and becoming more distant from us. Obviously, we're divorcing ourselves from the EU, so it may be that this leads to people not being so keen to have relationships with us as a country. It also signifies unexpected turns. So it makes me think there's going to be a few things that happen this year that really are unexpected, that we just never could predict. Hopefully nothing worse than what we've already had. Hopefully for the good, you never know. But yeah, it's stuff that's going to happen that really we just can't, it's not in our imagination to think about. So I think there's going to be a few twists and turns this year. We shall see. But generally, this is all about distancing, keeping at arm's length, and this unexpected turns. So shall be interesting to see how that pans out. Right, this next one is full moon in Libra. And this is... oh, I forgot to say as well, it's show the world the real you. So this is, we need to show our true nature to move on as well. So that's quite an important thing about that card. So this is a win-win outcome is forecast, full moon in Libra. So this is a very positive card. So hopefully, as we go on, we're getting more into positivity. It starts off bad. We're mourning our loss, but we are going to be moving forward this year. And this card is all about new relationships, changing relationships, and negotiations. It's also about the easing of negotiations. So negotiations become easier, and if we carry on with the negotiations, the win-win is possible. So in actual fact, this could mean and predict that everything actually is better in the end. But it's also a win-win is possible. So that's all depending on how we negotiate things. But it is a positive card. So we shall hang on to that. And hopefully we're getting into a bit more of positive year. Quite a dynamic year. I think a lot of changes, going to be a lot of ups and downs, a lot of losses, and then things are going to actually replace those losses. So it's going to be a lot of ups and downs. I do feel as though the high street is going to be one of the main people on areas on the end of all these ups and downs. And whilst things are taken away from the high street, perhaps some new ideas for the high streets are going to come in, which may be those unexpected turns that people are going to come up with some wonderful ideas that we never would have even thought of. That will be amazing for the high street, but only time will tell. So this one is angels, and this is all about keeping our energy high energy. We have gone through an area of time of very low energy. The news is very depressing. There's nothing good coming out at the moment. It's just bad news on bad news. So this is all about keeping our energy high. We've got lovely selenite for this. This is really cleanses out the negativity. You can also have celestite. This suggests angelite, which is also a possible stone, but I do love celestite. It's very similar energy to angelite, just slightly more higher frequency, I always feel. So this is all about connecting with angels, keeping our energies high. And I just feel as though this is very necessary just to keep everything spreading into positivity rather than negativity, because we could easily go either way. So if we try to keep our energy high, then we can bring in that positivity and we can move forward. And this is actually a very dynamic reading, all about moving forward and positive outcomes. So hopefully, if we keep our energy high, we shall go into positivity. And this last card is quite a good one, clarity. So we're going to be getting a lot of answers this year. We have the 𝗦𝗪𝗑𝗦, and if you are having problems getting answers about something and you're can't decide over something and it's a big decision, 𝗦𝗪𝗑𝗦 is a very good one to bring clarity to it if you meditate with 𝗦𝗪𝗑𝗦 or wear a 𝗦𝗪𝗑𝗦. Not the cheapest of stones, I warn you, but yeah, it's a good stone to work with. And this clarity card, hopefully we will be getting towards this end of the year and we'll be getting a lot of answers, and we're going to be a lot clearer by the end of the year. We're going to be a lot clearer where we're going. We're going to have a lot of clarification on things that we didn't really know how things are going to work. We're going to see things, the new ways of working, the new ways of living, the new ways of socializing, the new ways of interacting with other countries. And it's going to be a learning through action, really. So it's learn as we go along. It's going to be a lot of rules are going to be put in place, and we're not going to really know how they're going to work until they're actually put in action. So I think by the end of the year we're going to get a lot of clarity, a lot of answers on this, and it may lead to some changes in direction, and that may come back to this one with the unexpected turns, this one with the unexpected turns. So I do wonder whether once we see things working, we might start changing directions on certain things. So generally not too bad. It looks as though we're getting there, but it's not going to be a great start of the year, but it looks as though things will start to change for the better, but it will be change. It won't be returning back to normal. I think it will be new ways of living, new ways of working, new relationships with other countries, new ways that we socialize. Our shopping and retail is going to be very different. It's going to be a very interesting ride, and I think it's going to have a lot of ups and downs, but we shall see. Well, I hope you enjoyed that. If you do see any of the crystals and want them in the form of jewellery, please do pop over and have a browse at 𝗦𝗪𝗑𝗦𝗠𝗔. I do lots of readings, all things about crystals and lots of healing. So if you like that, please do pop the like and subscribe button below. And I hope you have a wonderful day and a wonderful 2021. And I hope to see you next time. Bye.